to MOCA's and all the bells and bows. Where the love runs deep, the fam stays strong, and the bells, they always ring for us. We the bells and we hold it down, yeah. Real ones only, we don't mess around. All love, no cap, no clout to chase. Just truth in the chat and respecting the space. It's family, MOCA got that heart of gold. From the south to the stream, we brave and bold. You ain't gotta pick sides or play a role. Just show a real and you already home. Pull up to the bells and bows like a Sunday seed. Got peace in the room and a vibe on beat. No drama, no mess, just minds that meet. Introduce yourself in the chat and the mods gon' greet. Real talk, we got brothers and sisters here. Ain't no fake love, every heart sincere. We've been through storms, but the skies stay clear. Loyalty live, that's the chant you hear. Woo! No chaos in the comment section. Just bells with a bond and a bold connection. Safe space, strong face, deep reflection. MOCA, don't fold, that's pure protection. If you ever felt unheard, misunderstood, pull up in the chat, we treat you good. Ain't gotta be loud, just gotta be true. MOCA got the light and we shine with you. Not a panel of pain, it's a platform of pride. Everybody got space and we don't divide. You loyal, you love, that's how we ride. Got a bell and a bow in the name, but a tri-world. From the mods to the lurkers and folks on rewatch. Every tap, every like, we feel it alive. MOCA ain't just a name, it's a vibe you caught. No la bell, no la boast, that's a family, not a thought. Bring it loud, we the bells and we hold it down. Yeah, we do. Real ones only, we don't mess around. Real talk, all love, no cap, no clout to chase. Just truth in the chat and respect in the space. It's family, MOCA got that heart of gold. From the south to the stream, we brave and bold. You ain't gotta pick sides or play a role. To show a real and you already home. MOCA said that to every bell in this space. Whether you typing, watching, or just vibing, you are this family. And over here, we don't fold, we ring. Ooh, welcome to MOCA.
Hello, everybody. Happy Friday, guys. Happy Friday. It's the end of the work week. And I know most of you all are glad about it. You're glad about it, as you should be. Not only is the end of the work week, but it's also Mother's Day weekend. So to all you beautiful mothers out there, from my heart to yours, I'm wishing you the best Mother's Day ever. Y'all already know tonight we got some things to talk about. Y'all done heard all those, all those jailhouse calls. A circus indeed is what it was. I mean, Soul Circus had absolutely nothing on Jarvis Butts and his women. Absolutely nothing. This is the worst I've ever seen in my life. Y'all saw the title. Y'all saw that thumbnail. The performance of these women were truly despicable. You got one walking a tightrope, trying to be number one. That's Shannon. Then you got the rest of these mutts jumping through the hoops, wanting to be number one. And Jarvis didn't care for none of them. That's the sad part about it. We're going to talk about these calls. At first, some of this mess sounded almost funny. But the more I sat back, the more I listened, the more I started paying attention to how these conversations went. This whole shit started feeling like a performance. Because there ain't no way. You got one man, and let me tell you, a half a man, piece of man, a raggedy man, a no good man, treating you all like this from behind bars. I have never, in all my life, seen a man with that much control. You women are despicable. And the crazy part, the more they tried to explain themselves to him, the worse it sounded. And yeah, those text messages that were shared between him and Naziah in that courtroom, I have to be honest. I have to be honest, because none of these hoes mentioned Naziah's name, not once in those phone calls. Star, I see you, my love. Thank you for always supporting the channel, niece. Listen, not one of these hoes ever mentioned Naziah's name, and that kind of pissed me off right there. But let me tell you this. The conversations, the conversations that took place, these raggedy women could not hold a candle to little 13-year-old Naziah. Her conversation was more adult, more mature than any one of them could ever. In those conversations, it was a circus full of manipulation, a circus full of just plain foolishness. But tonight we're going to talk about it. Because one thing about us on this porch, baby, we going to talk about it. Nola Bells, I see y'all coming up in this chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Friday. And for those that missed it, baby, it's Friday. Happy Mother's Day. The weekend is here. Man, come on, grab your seat. Let's talk about some things. If you haven't hit that like button, hit the like button for your girl. Double tap those emojis. Share out the live. Because tonight we're going to have a conversation. We will definitely have a conversation. But before I do what I do, I need to speak to my people. And tonight, y'all know what I always say. It ain't about me. It's about us. And I'm going to drop that link and we all go talk about it tonight, because I've never seen no shit like this in my life. My beautiful sister, Dr. J, is up in here. Hey, sister, happy Friday. Happy Mother's Day. Marty, I see you, my love. Happy Friday to you, baby. I see you, JJ. Happy Friday, boo. Thank you for pulling up on your girl. My girl, Bernice, I see you. Look at my beautiful sister, Rock. Thank you for supporting the channel, mama. Happy Friday. Happy Mother's Day, beautiful. Bernice, I see you, my love. Happy Friday to you. PJ, my girl. Happy Friday. Happy Mother's Day. Mary Kay. Welcome, my love. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Tiffany, I see you, baby. Welcome. My beautiful sister, April Webster, is here. Happy Friday. And my girl, Sunshine, and pull up on the porch. Welcome, beautiful. Happy Friday. Happy Mother's Day. Deborah Crosby, I see you, my love. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the chat. The porch light's on tonight, baby. We got some things to talk about. And baby, we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. Portia, I see you, my love. Happy Friday, boo. Happy Friday. Happy. That's right, JJ. Naziah is her name. Hey, my niece, welcome. I spoke to you twice, girl. What a blessing. You get a double portion. Look at my beautiful sister Roz is here. Happy Friday to you, mama. Happy Friday. Simone, we're on the porch, boo. Welcome, welcome. Happy Friday, Ariane. Welcome, my love. It's a beautiful start to the weekend. Why not talk about Jarvis Butts in these phone calls. Janice, welcome, my love. Welcome. Happy Friday to you. Yes, y'all. Please don't forget to hit that like button, share out the live, double tap those emojis. Portia said it's the beginning of the work week for me. Aww. Kimberly Earls, I see you, my love. Welcome. Look at Tootie. Welcome, my love. Welcome, welcome, and happy Friday. Girl, we got some things to talk about. Look at my girl, Kenyatta. Welcome, boo. Essie, welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, Leah, welcome, my love. Hey, Sherelle, welcome, welcome. Kenyatta said the cast in this case been a circus since day one, in my opinion. Absolutely. Absolutely. JJ, diabolical ain't the word. Ariane said, Jarvis says, get all you need out and let it go now. Jarvis said some fucked up shit to them women. And they took it. I could never. I could never. Absolutely, Portia. It's a sad and a shame. Nobody was worried about Naziah. Not one of them. Not one. You hear me? Man, oh man, oh man. I've never seen nothing like Messy Essie. Messy Essie said them some crazy women. And they were. And they were. JJ said only in America. Now, Jay, only in Detroit, boo. Only in Detroit, not America. My beautiful sister, Black Goddess, is here. Happy Friday, sister. Hey, I'm covered. Welcome, boo. Happy Friday. I pray all is well. You've been in my prayers. Hey, Levette, welcome, boo. Jarvis ran shit from a jail cell. Now I'm gonna use JJ word. Diabolical. He ran a whole he ran shit from a jail cell. This is unreal. Kamisha, welcome, my love. Kamisha said the only one mentioned Naziah was his son. Don't bring him up. Don't bring him up because I can't. Kamisha, Queen of Kings, welcome, my love. Cornell, I see you, baby. Welcome, welcome. Kamisha, don't bring him up. He says, Jarvis. Lord Jesus. But you're right. That child had more sense than them grown-ass women. That child was the only one that mentioned Naziah's name. Well, didn't mention it, but you know what I'm saying. That child said, Jarvis, Jarvis, what's this I hear about you kidnapping a kid? Jarvis. Poppy, I don't know what the shit. Poppy, I don't know what the fuck they talking about, Poppy. Drag racing, welcome. Welcome. Jarvis. What this I hear, Jarvis? They say you kidnapped some girl. I don't know what the fuck going on, Poppy. I don't know what the fuck going on. I'm going to call y'all back. Anytime they challenge Jarvis with what something was said, I'm going to call y'all back. Jarvis was deflecting his ass off. You hear me? Oh, Lord, this is too much. I think I got everybody. Let me make Steffi G. I see you, my love. Happy Mother's Day to you, beautiful. Beautiful soul. I see you, boo. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Friday, Miss Gemini. I see you, baby. I see you. Charlotte Stewart. Welcome, welcome, beautiful. Beautiful soul says, MOCA, I'm still gonna say my Fred Sample voice. You big dummy. Y'all big dummies, because all of them were just that. All of them. I'm tired of laughing. My chest hurt. Hey, Kim, welcome, my love. Kim says she's in the bushes and she's working. April, thank you for supporting the channel, boo. Thank you. Hey, Felicia, welcome, boo. Star says, and not one of them asks why are, okay, and not one of them asks why are they saying he was responsible for her disappearance? Or did he do it? Listen, Linda, listen. These were some slow holes, like I've always said. They were not worried about Jarvis' charges. None of them were not worried about his charges. They were more concerned with who he cheated on them with, how many children he had. Blue car and the operator, those two took the cake for me. Kizzy ain't shit. I done figured that out. Kizzy ain't shit, ain't gonna never be shit. Kizzy, her day coming. Jarvis had a harem of slow women. And Shannon, bitch, your day coming too. Look at my girl, Kenyatta Marie. Hey, boo. They wasn't worried about what Jarvis did and what he didn't do. Portia said it was just arguing with the man who didn't give a damn. And he didn't. And the sad part about it, I wonder how they're feeling right now. These calls are out. And he didn't expose to them all how the hell he really felt about them. Do y'all know one thing? The Archer, hey baby, happy Friday. Let me tell you, y'all know Jarvis still ain't been buried, right? Jarvis still ain't been buried. Imagine that. Imagine that. Tiffany says, when I say Jarvis had them crazy women trained, it's just sad as hell, I tell you. If they don't need a backbone at this good old ripe age, if they ain't got none, they ain't go get one. And what's really sad about all of that is all these hoes has a house full of daughters. So guess what, Tiffany? They ain't learned shit. They showed us who they are by dancing to a jailbird's music. So if you can't be woman enough to handle yours, bitch, you ain't shit. You ain't teaching your children shit. So now your children is gonna grow up thinking that what you done for Jarvis is acceptable for every man. Yeah, daddy. Jay, I'm here. Yeah, babe. Jarvis had every name in the book. Every goddamn name in the book. Ross, thank you for supporting the channel, my love. Very much appreciated. Ariane said, I'm mad that they off Jarvis Butts. Now because I got questions for his ass. Ariane, at the rate this shit is going, Jarvis, no funeral has happened for Jarvis. Ariane, y'all know me and the shit I talk and the way I think. It's Jarvis Butts. It's Jarvis Butts. The story. Uh-oh. Man, I ain't even had to say it because look at my sister. Look at my sister. Simone said you can't bury somebody who's alive. They think we stupid. Ah, Lord Jesus. Hey, Miss Jackson, happy Friday, my love. Girl. They got to stop trying to You know, it's the plane in the people's face for me. Hey, Keish, welcome, boo. Happy Friday. Happy Mother's Day to you. Miss Jackson, thank you for the supporting the channel, my love. Much appreciated. Tiffany said, and they believed everything he said, and they did. And this shit is funny. And you know, I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for these videos. I'm so grateful for these videos. Anna B did a wonderful job. She went above and beyond to get these videos. And I hope y'all know there's more videos out there. There's more videos to come. I'm sure there are. Because all this shit was when Jarvis first got locked up. Imagine, y'all. Imagine what's on those video calls. Imagine what's in those letters that I know they checked before they went out. No. JJ says, yeah, we got Michelle Blair and Jarvis Butts both out of East Side, and they are the nastiest. Oh, Lord, yes, Michelle Blair was a piece of goddamn work. Look, Black God is laughing. She laughing at the little boy. Now you laughing at that child. Jarvis. Hey, Poppy, what's going on, Poppy? Jarvis' voice got on my goddamn nerve. Jarvis, why did he say you kidnap a girl? Poppy, I don't know what the fuck they talking about, Poppy. Jarvis, you need your ass whipped. Who talks to a child like that? But it's the women for me. It's the women for me. It's the women for me. And I'm going to tell you something. Throughout all those conversations that Jarvis had that we've heard so far. Hey, London, welcome, my love. Through all those conversations. Spicy, welcome. All those conversations that we heard. It's the little boy for me. Ariane said, MOCA, all his kids call. All his kids call him JB, but the females call him Daddy. It's sad work. Let's talk about the children. Let's talk about the children. None of those children wanted to talk to Jarvis. I mean, none of them wanted to talk to Jarvis. Them no good, sorry ass women. They forced those children to talk to Jarvis. Jarvis whispering like a bitch. Hey, cross country, welcome, my love. Jarvis whispering like a bitch in the phone. And nobody pissed me off more than Shannon. Because you big bobblehead bitch, your daughter had already told you what Jarvis had did to her. That child hadn't told Shannon what Jarvis had done her. Shannon on the phone with Jarvis got this child down at the precinct getting ready to be questioned by the detectives. Look at how Jarvis, a master damn manipulator. Look at how Jarvis tried to manipulate the situation. Don't be scared. Don't be nervous. Bitch, why not? I gotta go face police at my young age. Why shouldn't I be scared? Why shouldn't I be nervous? You tried to control the narrative. You thought you was gonna put that shit on me. So I don't telling people what the fuck you done. Hey, Anonymous, welcome, my love. Jarvis, even those children were smarter than those women because they didn't buy your bullshit either. That child told on your ass. She told. And the sad part, Jarvis used these children to stay in touch with these women. These women didn't want shit to do with Jarvis. Well, no, the women did want everything to do with Jarvis. They was loving his dirty nuts. When the women were upset with him, angry with him, or couldn't understand the position that he played and what was going on with Naziah. Jarvis was on the phone whining like a bitch because he didn't want to lose contact with his children. Man, stop that shit. And I wonder if they are, and I know they're in the social media streets. One of these hoes actually sat back and replayed these conversations that they had with this mutt. PJ said, MOCA, how slow could they be allowing Jarvis to control them from behind the bars? PJ, that's slow as shit. You hear me? That's slow. Jarvis ain't told, let me tell you, the operator, Jarvis never told the operator good morning. Jarvis told that, get up. What you doing? I need you to dial this number. And that dummy dialed it. He get to Shannon. Hey, I need you to grab a pen and write this down. And this bitch went and found the pen. And the blue car, oh baby, you look, they should have locked your ass up when they locked Jarvis up just for being slow. Just for being slow. I have never seen no, hey Nakisha, welcome, my love. Simone said, I just made sure, thank you, boo, for hitting that like button. Thank you. Janice said it's such a damn shame. These women couldn't see between the lines. No. All they saw was ABCs and 1, 2, 3s running all up in them to give them children with good hair. That's all they saw. Jarvis told Blue Car. Yo, this shit is funny as hell. When Jarvis told Blue Car to go pass by his house, that took me out. Go pass by my house and see what's parked in my driveway. He wasn't satisfied. Well, she got there. It wasn't his. She told him the escalator ain't here. We got a GMC in the yard. He was mad. Well, you know where my baby mama stayed. Now, ain't this a bitch? All these women know about one another. All these women know about one another. Now, Blue Car driving her ass all over Detroit, going chase down Angel to see where the escalator at. Nah, I never seen no shit like it in my life. But Jarvis tried to make these hoes feel like he was the man. Blue Car, that's a slow bitch. She asked Jarvis, well, how your kids doing? Oh man, they're not taking it well at all, you know. But one thing I know, my son better hold it down. He better hold the fort. Because he know I'm a fucking muck when I get out of here. Bitch, you ain't never coming out. You ain't never coming out, so why are you sitting in in jail like you got pulled like that because your voice was getting on my nerves. You sounded like Jarvis. You see, I ain't gonna put that kind of responsibility on him because he ain't ready for it. So all he can do is go and bring the kids to school and pick them up. Sit your ass down, Jarvis. Blue Card couldn't shit for Jarvis. Blue Card couldn't take a piss. Blue Card had to report to Jarvis what she ate, where she was, who she was with, and if Jarvis had a problem with who she was with. Blue Card. Blue Card had to move around. Then she tells Jarvis, I was depressed. I cried all night because I never went a day without seeing you and I missed you so much. Bitch, what is wrong with these people? Sister wives, it was, y'all. Then he told Blue Card, y'all, I was screaming at the TV. He told Blue Card, man, my baby mama over there talking shit about what I should have left her before I got locked up. And Jarvis said, bitch, you know I wasn't even fucking with you like that. So what the fuck you expected me to leave your ass? Then he said, I told her, well, bitch, what made you think you were that bitch? That I should be able to give you anything. Oh, you got a child and you get child support from me. So sit your wannabe Miss Butts ass down somewhere. Then Jarvis said, Shannon made it her business to put them people on him every chance she got, even while he was locked up. Jarvis said, so bitch, I ain't got shit for you. I ain't got nothing for you. I ain't got shit to say to you. I don't give a fuck about you in real life, Shannon. That's what he said. So Shannon, I know you done heard all those jailhouse phone calls. How do your ass feel right about now? He said to another woman, I don't give a shit about you in real life, ma'am. Star says, I'm trying to figure out why the detectives were acting as if they didn't hear Jarvis act. Girl, don't you take me there, Star. Please don't take me there. Jarvis says, this shit fucked me up. Now you holding a conversation with me. And we just talking about everyday life. Jarvis asks the Blue Card, so the Blue Card really looks how she responds. Jarvis said, hey, you got some washing powder at your house? Yeah. Then Jarvis said, you got some of that other stuff? Lord, you got some of that other stuff? You know, the other thing. Huh? That other thing, huh? It went clean over her head. And he didn't know how else to explain it. But Jarvis was telling this girl, bitch, I don't want the washing powder. I need you to take some bleach and go wipe down every goddamn thing I done touched. Clean it up. She said, huh? But I'm like you, Star. Why the hell the detectives didn't pick up on that? And when they picked up on that, that's when they should have picked Blue Car ass up too. Oh, Kenyatta. Kenyatta, when she said she didn't want to fuck with Jarvis no more because he was a liar. See, she wasn't worried about nothing else. Wasn't worried about his charges or nothing. She was just upset because her and Shannon had a child the same age. Jarvis kept saying, no, me and Shannon's son is 2. No, he's not, Jarvis. He's 1. Now he's 2. You can't fucking tell me how old my child is. Jarvis, I don't want to be bothered with you. I don't want to have nothing more to fucking do with you. Stop calling me. So then it gets better. Man, you can do what you want. I know you mad, blah, blah, blah. And I owe you an apology, yada, yada, yada. But you're not going to take my daughter away from me. You're not going to take my daughter from me. Man, Jarvis grew some horns in jail. She told Jarvis, she ain't yours. You ain't signed no birth certificate. Jarvis lost it. Jarvis said, one phone call, keep fucking with me, and I'll turn your life upside down. That was a whole threat. And you mean to tell me on those monitored telephone calls they didn't pick that up? They didn't pick it up. Whoo, child. Oh, this slow curve now, slow. Deborah Crosby said it a Stepford wise. Cornell says, I ain't never been the head over heel for a ninja, especially one in jail. I hope not. Look at my girl Roz, a member for 4 months. My love said, I love being here and we love having you here, sis. Who, Lord, this shit is, Levesque said his son called him Jarvis. That's not his son, though. That's not his son. He had only been with Kizzy for 3 years. That ain't his son. It's a shame. It's a damn shame. Oh, Lord. I'm trying to grab all your comments first. The Vex said, why he hasn't been put in the ground yet, MOCA? That's a good question, boo. That's a good question. But again, like my girl said, we can't bury somebody that's still alive. We can't bury somebody that's still alive. Simone said it best. I ain't never seen no hoes like that in my life. Janet says, well, goddamn, what are they waiting for? Oh, he ain't dead. Hey, loud. Whoo. This shit is, say like JJ, diabolical. Kamisha says, Shan, how you feel, boo-boo? How do you feel, boo-boo? Knowing he thought you was stupid, dumb, and couldn't stand your ass. He said you was getting on his nerves, Shan. He was getting on her nerves, but she paid him back because Shannon set his ass up for the kill. Yes, she did. Look at JJ. JJ said he over there on that island with the mother weird folks. JJ, and you know it. And you know it, Jay. We got to make this shit make sense. Make it make sense. But I'm going to let y'all chime in. I'm about to drop this link. Portia said he got bold on that last call. He told that one girl he would turn the whole world upside down, and he meant that. He meant that with, oh, baby, he had attitude. You hear me? I'm like, well, listen, Ad Jarvis, this woman telling you the whole relationship is built off of lies. Come on. My girl Keith said, Shannon manipulated everyone. The blood is solely on her head. Keish, absolutely. It's all on Shannon, Keish. It's all on Shannon. And I can't believe that Shannon is still walking through Detroit like it ain't nothing. And when I say Shannon, it ain't just Shannon, it's our mama too. Because anytime Jarvis ran into a hiccup, Shannon had to go get clearance from Annette. Absolutely. Shannon had to go get clearance from Annette. He said they weren't slow at all. Shannon harassed them so bad, the one girl wanted to off herself. That's the sad part. Shannon was behind the scene doing the most. I remember hearing Kizzy said how Shannon harassed the shit out of her. Shannon put herself in a place to be with Blue Car. Sitting up there rocking babies side by side. Shannon wanted to compare babies. Shannon is the devil. I said that from the very beginning. Everybody kept saying, no, it ain't Shannon. Shannon was the mastermind behind all of this. That head ain't shaped the way it is for nothing. Desperate ass. She wanted that man just that bad, and Jarvis ain't give two shits about Shannon. Shannon was upset because Jarvis didn't leave a shit. She lied her ass off to Jarvis. Jarvis thought he was getting inside information. Jarvis thought Shannon was giving him play-by-play about how she was communicating with the detectives, what they found out, what was going on. Shannon was not giving Jarvis play. Shannon was feeding Jarvis just enough information and hoped Jarvis was going to tell her what the other women told him. Shannon was setting him up. Setting his ass up. But he on the phone, he wants to be big bad Jarvis. That operator should be tied. Cornell said, and who called their male sons Poppy? That's weird. Shit, Jarvis weird. Spicy said, I said the other night on your live, one of those kids needs to ask him what happened to my cousin. They need to ask that shit to Shannon. They need to ask that shit to Shannon. Don't ask Jarvis what happened to Nazaria. Ask Shannon. Because she knows. God damn it. I'm going to stand on that. Jarvis whispered his ass off. Jarvis was making me itch. I'm like, what the hell is he whispering for? Keish said, okay, that's not his son. Absolutely, Keish, not his son. Levesque said, so is the state still investigating how he died in jail? Nope. Janice says, hey, I'm wanting to know, have they had the court hearing from them wicked folks? What court hearing you talking about, boo? Because once Jarvis got sentenced, according to Wayne County, it was over. It was over. Roz said, call him daddy. Ninja done fathered half the state of Michigan. Ron. Blue Car told Jarvis, you ain't got no 11 children. Jarvis told her, what you mean? What you mean? Jarvis, I counted more than 11 children. I know all my children. And I know all of them named, he said. Well, fuck it. I don't know how many children I got. Telling you, Jarvis was running. And all he wanted was the girls. Believe it or not. All he wanted was the girls. Kenyetta Marie said, and Janiyah passed that phone back to Shannon so quick, he wasn't even done talking. Hell no. And Shannon was speaking for her in the background. Shit. Shannon is pathetic. And I do mean pathetic. Simone, and he said that to those children, y'all act like y'all don't want to talk to me. They didn't. They didn't. You wanted to keep those children close. Anonymous said he was acting like a Mississippi pimp. I had to fall to the floor. I would never. No decent woman would. Sunshine said Shannon didn't care what he did to none of those kids as long as he was in that house. Let me tell you something about all these damn women. All of them. Because they none cared about what Jarvis would do to their kids. Because through their conversations, not one of these hoes' focus was on children. Their focus was self. What they was missing when it came to Jarvis. What Jarvis being locked up, what it caused them. It caused them to be lonely. It caused them to not have a man. Jay, I love you. Daddy, oh, Daddy. Yes, Daddy. Daddy, I miss you, Daddy. Bitch, stop. All these hoes was more interested in how Jarvis left them feeling. None of them cared about what Jarvis. Because let me tell you something. All these hoes was on social media and they heard the podcast. They saw Jarvis charges. They saw what he was being accused of. But they kept letting Jarvis feed them bullshit. And every time one of them attempted to bring it up to him, Jarvis deflected like a bitch. He didn't want to talk about it. Uncovered girl out of nowhere, cash at. He ran a stable of dumb assholes for real. Ms. Jackson said there was available in Detroit. I've never been attracted to light bright. He gotta be right men. Most have that that God complex. Shit. Jarvis couldn't offer me a can of sardines, and I don't even like sardines. Them bitches stink. Jarvis couldn't offer me nothing. So when Jarvis called that woman immature on that phone, that told me everything I needed to know because they all look alike. They all sound alike. They all move alike. And when he called her immature, he knew what he was dealing with. Cornell said a blue car was an accessory to the crime and tampering with evidence. Keith said he wasn't in her house. He hated that woman. That's why she fed those girls to him. Absolutely. Jarvis didn't live with Shannon. Jarvis would go there for those children. He wasn't even going there for Shannon. And think about it. When Naziah supposedly sent that text message, go give Shan some first and then come to me. That means he wasn't there. He wasn't there. Shit. Kenyatta, blue car was doing drive-by like a motherfucker. Oh shit. Well, hold on. Yeah, there's traffic. What you want me to do? You want to ride along with me while I go? Well, yeah. Jesus. Okay, Star. That's crazy to me. Let me drop this link. Because, baby, let me drop this link. Y'all. Because, again, like I say, this is a lot. And I know y'all got as much to say as I do. Link posted. Let me pin it. Give me a second. Let me pin this link. Done. Roz said, I didn't think anyone could be slower than Jarvis. I was wrong. Hold on. Rock, he knew he was, well, that was before the charges with Naziah came out, when he really thought he was getting out. Jarvis was feeding the women all kinds of shit. Kenyatta Marie said, she asked Jarvis how he doing. He said, how the hell you think I'm doing up in here? Girl, I died. I'm like, listen to this shit. Jarvis ain't, well, I'm going to say he ain't shit. I ain't going to say he wasn't. But when Jarvis told that woman, because he played on her mental, Jarvis told her, maybe you need to go stay to your mama's house, like my girl Keish.
Hey, Mocha.
Hey, boo, how are you?
I'm doing all right. Like I'm got a little
Good.
chill, girl, but I'm here.
All right, sister. All right, sister girl. What do you think about this shit here?
You know what? I think it was all Shannon. Now Jarvis is a monster. Don't get it twisted. He's definitely a
Absolutely.
monster. But he wasn't unaliver, sort of say.
Absolutely.
If you go back to the Facebook days when the story first hit, Shannon had so many troll pages. She was playing them all against each other. She was lying about the evidence. She was getting evidence. She was getting more from Jarvis than what Jarvis was giving to her. Kind of said, did I say that right?
Absolutely.
She was lying about the evidence. The police did not take no cars. Now she's knowing her plan is working. Okay, the police taking the cars, you know. So she played them. I feel like she played them. The blood is on Shannon's head, and y'all gonna see when the plot twists come out. Just watch what I told
I
you.
said the same shit. It's on Shannon.
It's all Shannon. And then I read in the comments too where somebody say, well, Shannon always bringing up her mom. Let me go and ask her mom. That's because her mom knew he was messing with them kids.
Absolutely.
So in his own little sick mind, he thinking, shit, mama finna get me off. But he was absolutely clueless when it came to the kidnapping and the murdering. So he depended on Shannon. That was her link with him. Jarvis hated that big old poo. He hated her. He hated her.
Yes,
He hated her. I'm telling you. He hated that woman, and she knew it. That's why she fed him them kids. You need to today. You know. He hated her. But y'all gonna see the plot twist. But I know I get loud because I can't hardly hear, but I'm about to run back to my TV. But it's all Shannon. If y'all see those 15, 16 troll pages she had trolling them girls, I can't even say it, Mocha, but it's all Shannon on the line. That's my opinion, and I'm gonna keep watching to prove that I'm right. This all Shannon. This all
Yes, ma'am.
Shannon.
Yes, ma'am. I agree with you, Keish.
All right, and thank you for letting me come up. Hey, y'all. Bye, y'all.
Hey,
Thank you, boo.
All right.
Somebody have something on in the background. Whoever has something on in the background, turn it off because we're getting an echo.
man, I don't know what to
Hey,
say.
hey,
This,
Portia.
oof,
Portia, you there, boo?
Hey,
What you got for me, girl?
I just was saying, she knows exactly what she was doing all this time, and he's sitting up there playing alone like he didn't understand. And every time they say something, every time she say something, he'd be like, "Huh, huh."
Absolutely.
So I already know. I feel like it's gonna all come to pieces sooner rather than later.
Absolutely. Shannon knows, and sit up there and play dumb the whole time.
And I wish they would I wish they would get the newer calls so we can see if Annette got something to do with it, because I believe she do too.
That's who I'm waiting. That's who I'm waiting to come out because I know there's a call with the net on it. I'm waiting for that. I believe I believe it exists.
Most
I
definitely.
believe it exists, baby.
But
Hey,
yes.
Anonymous.
hey,
What's going on, sister?
child, this is like a crazy soap opera. When I heard them calls, I fell out of my chair. But now we see that what you was been saying is real. Shannon knows what happened to that baby.
That's right.
She knows, and she probably did it. Look how diabolical this whole thing is. That girl stirred some pots, didn't she? Woo!
Absolutely.
But I fell
Absolutely.
out of my chair when he called that girl. Wait, when that girl was saying, I'm done. And he was like, you're not you're being immature. I was dying at how he got frustrated. I was like, uh-huh, yeah.
Oh yeah,
He
he was
can't
feeling
take
the type of way.
rejection. He could not take that rejection, boy. He was trying to brainwash her head. And I'm sorry, the spell is broken. Now, what I want to see is the calls after court, like the preliminary.
Right,
I want
right.
to see how it go.
And those
That's
are the
what's
ones
going to be telling.
those are the ones we're waiting on. Because the calls that's there now,
Hmm.
those are the calls that took place before Jarvis got, before he got the charges.
Right. So it's gonna all come out. That's
Mm-hmm.
crazy. I ain't never seen nothing like this.
Girl, you, me
But
either.
most men, who have a DNA string of women, this is how they act. This is
But
how they act. They act like
the sad part about it is it seems like all these women were competing for Jarvis's love.
yes,
They loved the shit out of Jarvis, and he didn't give a damn about none of them.
and none of them cared about the baby that's missing.
Absolutely. And then not one mentioned that child.
The
Hey,
only
JJ, you
one
there,
that
boo?
mentioned her.
Yeah, I'm here. What up, though, everybody?
What's going on,
Hello,
Jay?
hello.
Hey,
That's Detroit right there.
yeah, what's up? So I want to say this since we're on the topic of the big back twin. Do y'all remember when she said, "Tell me they didn't take the Escalade"? Y'all remember that?
But my thing was, what was her interest in that Escalade?
That part,
She wanted it.
and then later on, we got the other four ride turtle one riding around to Neff and to Wilshire and
Uh huh.
asking because Shannon was fiddling him. He's like, somebody's lying, it ain't matching up, and he's like, oh, they did take it. Yeah, why you only worried about the Escalade, Jarvista?
And everything looked like it crumbled in Jarvis when he found out about that vehicle.
Yeah,
Him
and I
and
want to.
Shannon was in the same space. Shannon was nervous and weird, and him too.
Yeah, and I think that it's kind of weird, when those weird 304s would say they would try to get all mushy wushy with him. He would be like, yo, he would get real mad, he would just get real stern. And it's like anytime they brought because he had three different voices. We had the mumble jumble, and then we had the soft little boy Jarvis, and then we had the bitch. When the girl asked him, "How you doing?" He said, "Bitch, how you think I'm
Absolutely.
doing?" He's like, "I'm in here." And I was like, "OMG." But
Absolutely.
and it's like crazy. Anytime it was about our girl Naziah is her name, he went real soft. Or when he was talking about the trying to pretend like he was so innocent but wanted information, it was real soft, boy Jarvis.
I'm telling you,
And then
Jarvis played that
when they
role
hit a net,
really. Jarvis ran a tight ship. I don't give a damn what they none say.
It ended. It was diabolical. In my literally, I could not. Me and Big M just we were blown away. And sometimes it's that bad. It is. You gotta laugh. It's like these bitches for real? What? And
Yeah.
again, like you said, they still have children, folks. Each and every
Yes,
single. Oh well, maybe not Shannon, but they're around. She's around children, in my opinion. But that's the scary part.
that's the
And
scary
then when
part.
Jarvis was talking to his baby, he said, what was he say? Hey, 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 hey. That's all he had to
Did you
say.
hear that?
That was
How
really
the hell
weird to
you
me.
trying to console a little bitty baby from jail? Oh
yeah,
Lord Jesus.
all these people are slow.
Oh,
That was crazy.
that was crazy. That was
I
damn
could not
crazy.
believe that. I could not believe it. I was like, whoa.
This was a mess. But
Oh,
these
but what
women
killed?
been. But what do y'all think about all these years? These women been messing with Jarvis, and none of them knew where he lived.
They knew about this. This ain't nothing new to them. Well, I
That
don't
that
know.
shit is
I don't know.
strange.
How do you not know though? Because I mean, I guess I don't know. I guess you can not know.
Lies.
The lies and everything to cover up. One worked at night, so he was able to run during the day.
Blue Car had nerve to tell him, because I don't even know who you are. Well, bitch, you laid up with him all this time and now you don't know who he
Hey,
is?
hey, now you know what you're gonna do about it.
Jarvis, Jarvis was pimping them hoes from behind
Oh,
bars.
yes, he was.
He was pimping
I
them
have
for
never seen
money.
anything like
He was
it.
pimping them for commissary. Jarvis would take money from one, Shannon. He was taking it from the operator. He was taking it from Blue Car. He was taking their money and sending it to Kizzy.
You know
Somebody have
what
something
was
on in
the?
the background. Who has the television on?
Mine's is on mute.
Because I'm hearing something in the background.
JJ, JJ. Oh, she turned it.
Kenyatta Marie said Shannon and Annette told Jarvis, "Don't worry, we'll report her as a runaway. You'll be fine." That's
Sorry,
why
yeah,
you're so
that was me.
confused.
For some reason, I can't hear it on StreamYard. So can I drop and come right back up?
Yeah, you sure can.
What was the trippiest thing to me that made me fall out of my chair was when that little boy said, "What did you do to that? What did he say? Something about what did you do to that girl that's missing or something?"
Uh-huh.
That little boy, he went straight to the jugular with that. Little
But
bitty
that little
boy
boy was the
said,
only one with it. That little boy was the only
"Wasn't
one with
he?"
sense. He was the only one with
I was
sense.
like, "That's the only one."
And Kenyatta Marie, I
Jarvis.
believe this. I do believe, I do believe that Shannon and Annette told Jarvis that they was going to report her as a runaway. And that's why he couldn't accept when he heard that they were kicking in doors and doing all the shit that they were doing. I believe that.
He did sound kind of surprised. I
Oh
will
yeah,
give that.
all that shit took Jarvis out of here. Jarvis wasn't accepting that.
It was weird because he was like, 'cause you could tell when he's lying, but then when he heard that the cars was gone and all that, because he drove the Escalade. I
Something
think at
happened in
that
that
point,
Escalade.
I think at that
Something
point,
happened in that Escalade. And
you
Shannon
think
knows.
so?
That's where all that listen. I believe that's where all the evidence was in that Escalade.
Hmm.
I believe that. Thank you so
He
very
did
much,
sound.
cross country. Thank you, my love. Thank you for supporting the channel. Very appreciated.
He did sound surprised when they started kicking in doors. That's when I feel like he really didn't understand what was happening. When why? Because he was already incarcerated. So it's like, why are they?
Y'all heard Jarvis say that Shannon's last baby wasn't his.
Oh God.
Oh, oh, she's gonna be real hurt when she hears that one.
Uh-huh.
Oh my
And I kept
God.
telling I kept telling
Oh,
y'all, hey, Miss Miracle's mom, welcome, boo. I kept telling y'all, Shannon had 3 and 2 possibles. Them
you
last 2
did
children
say
ain't for
that,
Jarvis.
and he confirmed it.
Hell yeah.
So who them other
Shan,
kids?
Shan. Absolutely. Can
Hey,
you
can
ever
Oh,
I
read
ask
that
y'all a
Esther?
question?
Uh-huh.
yeah. Go ahead.
Y'all remember when that 5 hour long shout out to Mike Mark D or whatever, but that live when everybody and their mama called in, and remember when Devin was like, "Oh, we know everything," and she pinched him and his whole demeanor changed. But remember he said, "Who's that?" Remember she said, "Remember when that dude brought me in the silver car?" She said it twice. Remember the
The
theatrics,
silver car. Yep.
and then
And
and
they
then
said she said it went kicking Devin door too.
no, she said that they went and they're looking at everybody, Jarvis, not just you. And they went to Dev's house 10 deep, and he was like, "Who's that? The little gay boy?"
That's what he said, the little gay boy.
Mm,
Hey,
mm.
terrific. Happy Friday, boo. Happy Mother's Day.
This is all slowly knitting together.
All you
Ooh,
got to do is listen.
I'm
That
telling
part.
you.
That part.
I was surprised. I was like, whoa,
I ask
whoa.
you guys a
And you
question really
did.
quickly too.
Huh?
Oh,
Real quick. So like, remember Jarvis didn't get charged with the red rum and essay for Nazaya until September 26, 2024. And then
Absolutely.
all the rest of the five charges came after that as well. So with the 7 months went by, then the charges came. But I want to ask y'all, do you think when Kizzy said, "Why is your baby mama giving my number out?" And he said to who? And she said, "Your sister." And he was like, "Well,
mm,
what does she want?" And she was like, "Well, she hasn't heard from you. She wants to know how you're doing." But I thought they were estranged.
I
But again, I could be thinking, emotional. Sometimes I can get emotional, but like I just wanted to see your guys' opinion because I feel like that's. And he was like, "If she did," he's like, "I don't know, I don't know, I don't know." He swerved that shit just like he did our girl Nazaya.
but then again, and this is the way I look at that. When she said that, I looked at it to whereas the sister didn't too much deal with Shannon, so she knew that he was hanging around Kizzy. So maybe that was her only way of communicating with her brother.
Right, and
mm.
remember
You
on
know?
remember on the stand, she said that another baby mama, which we didn't know who it was, had called her in
Uh-huh.
the pot, and then like something about some alligator. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking that might have been Kizzy, maybe, but I don't know.
Mm.
When that woman
Wow.
told Jarvis, all your tea's getting spilled on you, nigga. All of it.
Yes,
You're
she
famous
did.
right now. You're all over Facebook. You're real famous. Who the fuck is Kenya Kenya? She said you a
Oh,
PDF.
It
she
did say
did.
Kizzy. He's like, I
She
don't know who the
sure
fuck that
did.
is.
He said,
She
I don't
broke
know who
that
the fuck a
off.
Kenya Kenya is. Everybody said you got something to do with that little girl disappearing. That and look at him, that's bullshit. She said, they say you a PDF. Then he said, who say that? Who say that? She said, a whole fucking family, nigga. The whole family.
And he's like, I don't give a
Then he
fuck.
said,
I don't
all
give a
the
fuck. Fuck
internet.
them.
All the
He
internet.
just said, I don't give a fuck. You can believe all that shit all you want, but I don't give a fuck what's going on no goddamn social media.
Nah,
I'm like,
man, look, you should.
well, Lord.
And real quick, I
He
want to
should
let
have
y'all
prepared
know
himself.
that little boy that says Jarvis, that everyone that actually is his child with Angel. That was Angel on the phone. He had the three-way girl, which was Tashiana Davis. She was the one making all the three-way calls. When she handed that
Mhm.
when that was Angel who handed the phone to their son. And they also have they did a paternity in 2018 for him. Then they have an older son, which he's 26. I showed his Instagram on my channel. But his name is it's Ginnis, but they call him
Okay, I know
Jarrell.
you're
Remember his
talking
brother.
about.
Remember his brother passed away, Jarrell? They call him Jarrell for short. And he was like, he's holding it down, or I'd F him up when I get out. Yeah, I think he's a player in this as well. Because
This is a
he
mess.
he
Mm.
This is all a mess. You hear me? When
oh yeah, most definitely.
Jarvis told that woman, listen, man, shut up. Man, shut the fuck up.
Stop.
Are you gonna listen to me or keep running your goddamn mouth? I said, well, listen at this bitch from behind
Look
the
at
wall.
this.
And she got real quiet.
Look, when he
He said,
told
"You
her,
want to shut the fuck up?"
that bitch went on mute. She ain't say shit in her mouth.
oh, oh, I would have been
Then
up. I'm like this. Look, they're gonna
JJ,
have to be queen, so hang up.
his whole tone
What a
changed. Then he says, you got a right to feel how you feel, baby. I love you so much and I apologize. Just
It
know
is
in
what
real
it
life,
is.
I love you regardless of how you feel. You sounded like a real bitch then.
Yes,
oh
absolutely, he was most
man, look,
definitely.
I would have had to hang up. We gonna have to
Woo,
be queens
Jarvis,
of
No,
hang
and listen,
up.
can I ask y'all a question? Even if like they loved him so much, why didn't they say, "Oh my God, Jarvis, how come they're saying this about you? This is crazy work. Why would they do this? Why would
nobody
they say this
questioned it.
about my man?" They didn't say a motherfucking thing.
Nobody questioned it. You hear me?
Like they weren't even mad. Like, how dare them? They say that about my man, my man, my man, my man. Like, how dare them? Like nothing, nothing.
Jarvis told that
No.
woman, you're mad. I get it, you're mad. Just take a few days, cool off. Cool off, and I'm gonna talk to you in a few days.
What he
Then
called that?
he called right back. Jarvis, she
I
told
don't.
Jarvis, because this whole relationship was built off of lies. He said, but then when he took me, when he said, it's built off of what it is.
He sure did.
Yeah.
I was
I
like,
was like,
what?
this guy. And then he'd be like, huh, huh,
Oh,
huh,
God.
huh. They kept repeating themselves.
Then
And
Jarvis hit her with, I can't change the fact that I love you. I love everything about you.
Boy, if
He
that's love, I don't want
manipulated the
that.
shit out of her.
no, here's the kicker. Here's the kicker. So you got a fiance?
I'm screaming, yeah,
Listen,
like, oh man. She's like that's all you
I
care about?
said,
that's all they cared about.
girl,
Not one of them cared about Naziah.
So me and Shannon were
And
pregnant at the same fucking time.
the sad part about all of that, though, even though
I
Jarvis had
mean,
not been charged yet, right, with the
woo,
disappearance of Naziah, it was all over the place, and his name was attached to it, and I know they knew.
yeah. And they had no hang up power. Ah, shoot.
And then he tried to explain them calling him a PDFer. First of all this happened when I was 19. I can't help my past. Listen, my past is my fucking past. That's it and that's all. I done my time.
Exactly.
And I was 19. She was 15. I didn't know.
Oh,
It
So
is what it
however you
oh.
is.
feel, then Jarvis
I'm
said, so
like,
whatever you feel about that, just don't take me away from my daughter. So why are you so attached to these girls, Jarvis?
Jarvis.
Disgusting. But
That's
hey,
when she
listen,
hit him with, that's when she hit him with, well, she's not yours because you didn't sign the birth certificate. That knocked his
Oh, that
socks
was
off.
oh,
cold.
you want to play that,
That was
bitch? You want to do
cold.
that? You want to do that,
That
bitch?
knocked
That
his
was
socks off.
cold. That was cold right there. And
Then
she should have
he
hung
got in
up.
his feelings and then he wanted her to confirm a
Oh,
visit. I'm like, look at this shit.
And she said,
He was
yep.
okay.
arrogant as hell.
Very egotistical man, and diabolical,
Oh,
justice
he's
for
just a bitch.
Naziah for sure. And I just want to say this, thank you for letting me join the panel. I got to run though, and again, it's crazy work, and I feel like you guys are right. The story's gonna come together. Everything done in the dark always comes to the light.
Absolutely. Keep doing what you're
MOCA
doing,
been
Jay.
saying it.
All right, for sure, you ladies be smooth, cool, and true. Salute, salute.
All right, baby. You have a good
Bye,
Mother's Day.
JJ.
MOCA, you was right, girl. You was right the whole
Girl.
time. And to see it come to fruition, this is crazy work.
It was crazy work. Kamisha said, I could have took Nay and slapped her smart. If you call this fool daddy
Oh,
one more time, just slow. Kamisha, slow.
now which
Everything
one
out of
was
her
that
mouth
one
is
that kept calling
daddy.
him daddy?
That was
Which one was
operator.
that one? Oh
That was
Lord.
Nay. That was Nay.
Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. I just couldn't believe. I mean, Jarvis got in his bitch mode too, but the only one that I kind of give credit to just a little bit is the one that said she's mine. You didn't sign no papers. I was like,
That's what she told him.
get
And
him,
when
get
she
him.
told him he didn't sign the birth certificate, right? And then he told her, don't force my hand. How you give them kind of threats from behind them
Like
walls?
he like
Don't
he could
force
really
my
do that.
hand because I'll show you better than I could tell you. And if you want to play that game, I could play it and
Yeah.
you'll definitely lose. All I got to do is make one phone call. I'm like, well, listen at
Listen to
Jarvis.
this.
He said
I
he could
couldn't
turn the whole
believe
world
it.
upside down. Jarvis is
And he should,
disgusting.
shit, he already did. There's no more damage you could do. Come on. I mean,
Hey,
wow.
the distinct lady, welcome to the chat. The distinct lady said, listen, that what the distinct lady said, y'all. That man pled guilty. There's no way he would take the rap for Shannon or anyone else. He did it. I do think they know more than they're saying. He didn't do it alone though.
See, that's
And
the
that's my
thing.
thought. He did not do it alone. Shannon, and I'm gonna keep screaming Shannon.
And throw in her mama too.
Oh yeah, her too.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah. We
yeah.
got to throw all of them in there. Mailman, all of them. Because all of them
Mailman,
know
all of them. They gotta go.
they wasn't worried because they knew you've been saying it.
I mean, that
They
got.
wasn't
I'm with you,
worried.
Rock. There gotta be more charges.
Hmm. Next, get them. Now it's all
Absolutely, Rock.
now.
There gotta
So
be more
now,
charges. Lock them holes up. Shannon.
wow,
She
this
said
is this has been
Jarvis is too arrogant and self-centered to go down for someone else. But the fact that, listen, he's too self-centered to go down for someone else is true, right? But then
it,
Jarvis, that had Jarvis by the nuts because his daughter had confessed to what he done
that
her.
was it. That was it. That threw in the towel for him.
That was
That threw in
the
the
nail
towel
in the
for him.
coffin right there.
Pretty much. So I mean, let's look at it this way. Now you can deny, play the game all you want, but when his daughter was in the mix, he probably didn't expect that.
Hmm.
He thought that would stay hidden. And
I,
see that
I
right
just don't
there.
know. Because Bebop and Rocksteady and Annette was doing too much because that's just who the hell the mailman and Shannon is. Think of Miss Miracle's mom. She said there was slower than a turtle and a snail mating. God damn. That's
That's scary
slow stuff.
though. That's scary.
Them women
We
that Jarvis
call
dealt with, they all had very, very low self-esteem. All of them. Jarvis mind fucked all the women from jail. And they
yeah.
accept that.
Man, I was waiting for a click from one of them, and none of them did.
Huh.
I was with Mr. Telephone Man. I was waiting on that. Okay, I was waiting on that, and I was like, "Damn, you still ain't hung up, child."
That was
And
just,
you're
oh
still
God.
accepting the calls. You're still accepting the calls after you said you're done. Cut it off, right?
She
That's
said
pure
she was done, and every
desperateness.
time he called back, she said hello.
Nah,
This is crazy. But
it
I
is
wonder how these hoes feel right now,
crunchy,
as they should.
crunchy, crunchy. And we gonna see probably somebody start some. They probably gonna fight amongst themselves. They go. It's gonna be a knockdown, drag out cat fight. Not in person, I don't think, but over the phone. They're gonna be, ah, la, 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 la," you know. But now, let me throw you something else. Nah, they too slow to. I was gonna say something, but they too slow to think like that. But what I was gonna say was, what if all three of them set him up?
Huh. I don't see that happening.
I know, but it was just a thought. They did, yeah.
Absolutely, Kenyatta Marie. That Escalade is the very same truck that his sister saw Nazaya jumping in and out of in that shop.
Who and that Escalade is not his.
So that's
It was.
why his nerves was all over the place when he found out the Escalade was
Oh,
not in his driveway.
that's
Then he
right.
sent
That's
then
right.
he sent Blue Car over to Kizzy house to see if the Escalade was there. But Kizzy had just told him those people took the Escalade. His nerves were
That's
bad.
right. Okay. 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 Okay.
Absolutely.
So he knew he was screwed.
Uh-huh.
He was just trying to keep his money coming.
Absolutely.
At, at that point, he was trying to save face. Yeah. That's why he took that plea deal eventually. Because there more stuff kept coming
Those
out.
stories didn't come out. Those stories, and people need to understand that. Those stories didn't come out the way they came out in the beginning on Shannon just because. There was some truth to some of what came out early on in this investigation. And everybody want to overlook that? Not me. I don't forget shit.
You know what?
Why would Annette and Shannon call the mailman over to Annette's house in the middle of the night because Shannon
And
and Nazaria was fighting?
yes,
You mean
yes.
to tell
Speak
me the
it.
world
Speak
still
it.
forgives that shit? Shannon
Oh,
hands
speak
are
it.
dirty.
And
And I
see,
didn't make
that's
that shit
why.
up. That shit was said right here on my platform.
And see, that's why old girl wanted him to shut up, because he was telling it. And
Absolutely.
he was telling it. Oh wow. Right there.
That's
But see,
right.
we knew. That's why you kept saying all three, man. All three. Something happened. Probably when he dropped her off. And then they called him back to come clean up the mess.
Absolutely.
Oh
And I
wee.
said that
Oh
Jarvis
wee.
Jarvis
Diabolical.
was the cleanup man.
Yes, he was. You've been saying it.
And that's why Shannon tried to keep Jarvis in the loop. Well, no, Jay, it
Oh.
ain't like that, Jay. Jay is this. Jay, I know you ain't
Oh.
got nothing to do with it. Now you're lying, you're setting him up at the same time because you bitch, you know y'all was in on it together. He cleaned up your mess. He
Oh.
cleaned up your mess.
That's why he's saying what's going on.
That's right.
Okay.
That's why he kept saying he
Okay.
didn't know what the fuck was going on. He didn't
What
know.
that guy?
He couldn't.
Yeah.
The thing is, he couldn't believe that Shannon and Annette turned their back on him. They called him to clean up the mess, and now it done fucked him up because Shannon and Annette done turned their back on him because they made a pact. They made a pact. They made an agreement. They came to an agreement before all this shit blew up. They didn't think it would blow up the way it blew up. So they had to tell on somebody.
He didn't know he was
And my
famous.
sister terrific. Thank you, sis. Thank you for supporting the channel.
Wow.
Hell no, he didn't know he was famous.
Now, see, look at this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they're gonna have to pick up some more people.
At least we would
On
hope so.
Ambulance, pick up some people. They're gonna have to pick up some people. Because it's right there. It's right there.
I mean, we could see it, but do Detroit really want to see it?
No?
Because
If
at
we can
some
see
point,
it and we not detectives, I know they can see it. Maybe
at some,
they're maybe
mhm.
maybe they playing. Maybe they playing. See?
Marty said
Mm.
Shannon played them
Mm.
all. Hell hath no fury like Shannon scorned, and that big bitch was scorned. She feed detective information on the two she felt took my man. And
Oh.
that's what she did, Marty. Shannon sent those people to Angel's house. Shannon sent those
Oh.
people to Blue Car House. That's the first
And
place they went. Shannon set it up.
she made it seem like everybody was getting it, but ooh.
Absolutely.
Mm. Oh, I
Absolutely.
can see it. I can see it clearly.
The slowest
I can
bitches I
see
ever
it.
seen in my life.
I can see it clearly. So now we come back to
Alex
that
said,
question.
Jarvis is a disgusting human. The things that he's doing in the dark are definitely going to come to the light, and he will get what's coming to him one way or another. Child,
Oof.
look, Jarvis
Mm.
hide. Jarvis hide.
Look, now we come back to that question. Where'd you put Naziah, Shannon? Where's
Isn't
Naziah?
that it? Because let me tell you,
She
let me
might as
tell
well
you,
go on.
you didn't see a tear. We've never seen no emotions. It's been all
Nope.
this time, no memorial for Naziah, no birthday celebrations for Naziah, no nothing.
Ooh, that's some
That
cold
speaks
stuff.
volumes. That
I
speaks
mean,
volumes. I don't
oof.
give a shit what they say. They threw Jarvis under the bus.
Mm, mm.
Girls, if the
Man,
children get survivors benefit from who? Shit, Jarvis was fussing about giving Shannon child support. But I'm pretty sure they ain't getting no survivors benefit.
wow. This, ooh.
And to answer that question, Simone answered it. You can't get benefits for somebody who's alive. No proof of him being
Oh.
unalive. Let's talk about it.
And there you are. Wait.
They asked if Jarvis' children were getting survivors benefits. Simone says you can't get benefits for somebody who's alive. There is no proof of him being unalive.
No paperwork. Has there been any paperwork? Is he still listed?
He's still on the
Is
site.
I mean, yeah, is he still listed as a release?
Yeah. Keith said, "That's it." Shannon and her mom
Oh,
turned on him. Then she went to the police first with her storyline that cleared her before she became a suspect. Absolutely. Because look at her, that
oh,
fucked up story she was trying to feed Jarvis about when they were at the press conference. Shannon couldn't get her story right. What Jay, the detective says, the detective said, it's a possibility. Maybe and maybe not. Well, bitch, which one is it?
but you know what? All that stuff shook him up a little bit. If he didn't see all the. You remember you kept saying he's playing chestnut checkers. He's starting to see things because of he's uh, you know I think he possibly when she was talking about the press conference and them going to the detectives and all this, you notice he got quiet
Hmm.
and he was probably like, what's going on? So he probably I have a feeling he took his tablet, went to one of these CCs and started seeing things and said, oh, okay. I don't know what made him take the plea. I was hoping this would go to trial.
There was a reason they
Uh,
didn't go to trial. Listen, it was planned that way. It was
yeah,
planned that way because, and the reason I say it was planned that way, see, this shit was all a setup. It was planned that way because if it was intending to go to trial, that would have been a jury sitting there
jury
waiting. All they had to
selection.
do was dismiss them.
Yes,
They never had a jury
yes.
selection ever. So this was not intending to go to trial. They thought they played in
Okay,
our face, and they thought we would never recognize that.
but also we noticed at the sentencing, Big Daddy showed up in the house. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Big
And
Daddy
did y'all
showed up in the
and
house.
look at how the judge spoke to Jarvis during sentencing. That wasn't
Hmm.
even real. That was fake as hell. Because somebody being charged with all Jarvis has been charged with, ain't no judge is just gonna hold a conversation like that. Ain't no judge is just gonna tell him little shit like that and brush it off like it ain't nothing.
Now here's the key words I heard upon his release. I said to myself, why would he say that? He kept upon. You know how you catch words. You go, mm-hmm.
Absolutely, Marty. All of this was because she could not. All of this because she could not have Jarvis to herself.
And
That
that's
that's a
messed up.
that's a bitter bitch. Hey Sonia, welcome, my love. Happy
You know,
Friday,
that's
happy Mother's Day. Keith
that's
said,
oh,
but if
happy
they're
Mother's
not
Day.
using him to study his brain, why are they keeping him alive again? Absolutely, Keish.
My thing is,
Absolutely,
this
because
is a
I mean, I
shame.
got a problem with that.
Mm,
Ariane said, Mocha, remember, JB's sister said a lot of people know what happened. I'm just not saying anything. Ariane, she know.
mm,
A lot of people know. It's a lot of people involved in this shit.
mm.
I'm covered said I requested a copy of the autopsy, but they responded in a weird way. What? Hit the link, sis.
Yeah, because I want to hear this. What? Wow.
PJ says, Mocha, if Jarvis didn't put in 12 years on a regular job and not off the books, the kids are not entitled to survivor benefits. Hello.
Mm,
Jarvis ain't had no regular job.
mm.
Jarvis ran from mechanic shop to mechanic shop. Key said because he was originally in there for the pow charge and was only to serve 1 year. That's why he said up on his release. And that's what he was banking on. Jarvis was banking on getting out of there. Jarvis
Yeah,
had
he sure
no
did.
idea. Jarvis had no idea that Shannon and Annette flipped the switch on him. He had no idea. Hey, Tony, happy Friday, my love.
Wow.
Anonymous, you have anything
Ooh.
else, baby? I'm going to open up the floor to let some other people come up.
Okay.
All
I'll go
right,
down.
baby. You have a good night.
All right. Thank you.
Uh
Bye-bye.
huh. Marty says Shannon couldn't face Jarvis on the day of sentencing to give an impact statement because she knew what she did. Shannon's daughter tell her what Jarvis did, and she turned on her. That child was brokenhearted. Marty, that was the most hurtful thing ever, right? Marty, that child had informed Shannon long before what was going on. That child had informed Shannon what she had experienced with Jarvis, and Shannon brushed it off. Shannon, that's one of them Annette things. Sweep this shit under the rug and don't say nothing about it. And she allowed him to continue doing it to her damn children. But then she lay on her back and try to produce more children. And Jarvis sitting up there telling you, bitch, them last children ain't mine. They ain't mine. So now Shannon feeling some type of way. Well, if I can't have Jay, ain't nobody gonna have Jay. So not only did Shannon set Jarvis up, Shannon set Jarvis women up as well. Tell the truth and shame the devil. I see you, Tony. I see you. The archer said, y'all think Jarvis Tweety Bird to someone and it's all gonna come out? I pray to God he did. The archer, I pray to God he got something written down, stapled somewhere, written in crayon. I do, I do, I do. But the fact that Jarvis ran such a tight ship from behind those jailhouse walls, that was insane to me. He said jump, and those hoes asked him how high. I just don't understand it. That's a new one, from behind the walls. Keith said, I'm sure he did. I believe he owed something. If not to himself, to his daughter. He should have. He should have. Jarvis owed. Listen, Jarvis ruined the life. This is the fucked up part. Kizzy told Jarvis, you're ruining our lives even from jail. But Kizzy, you a sick bitch. Because you worried about how he's ruining your life from behind those jailhouse walls. You wasn't worried about how many of those children lives he's ruined. All you nasty hoes laid up there with Jarvis. Y'all, not one of y'all considered, well, did he sleep with my child? Did he touch my child? Marty said, I see part 8. It's real exposure of Jarvis, and eyes are getting open. Marty, I'm a pull it. Tony said, Jarvis' ass ain't qualified to get no benefits for those children. So them hoes was using Nazaya as their meal ticket. So Annette can miss us with that impact statement that someone else wrote for her ass. Listen, what Annette read in court, What Annette read in court is what paperwork that the prosecutors gave her. And she knew it was fake. She couldn't even read it, so she pretended to be distraught. Ariane said, I think one of Jarvis' older kids will speak out about it. I'll wait on it. I'll wait on it. PJ said Shannon had that knife all in Jarvis' back. Backstabbers, they smile in your face, and she did that. And she did that. Anonymous says. And see, that's the first thing I would have found out if my child was touched. They wasn't worried about that. All they was worried about, their man was locked up. They couldn't see him. They couldn't feed him. They couldn't touch him. But these bitches was sending nude pictures to jail to Jarvis on his tablet. That shows their mentality. Now your ass splattered all around jail. That's crazy. Sunshine said that's what Shannon was hoping for, that he would leave her some money behind. Well, he fixed that because he told Blue Car. I don't know what the fuck wrong with Shannon. She come approaching me, telling me I should have made sure she was taken care of before I got locked up. He told her, bitch, I wasn't with you. We wasn't in no relationship. What the hell do I owe you? You get child support for those children. And as long as my children is good, that's all that matters. I don't owe your ass nothing. And that's what he told her. That's exactly how he told it to her. So Shannon, you should feel like shit right now. And you should really feel like shit because Shannon, that's how I really know you was in on it. Because too much you said, Jay, I know. I know, Jay, you ain't had nothing to do with it. You had nothing to do with it, Jay. So whatever island he's on right now, you already knew the game plan. You knew that shit when you didn't see a pool of jurors. You knew that. The Archer said, MOCA, he wasn't running a tight ship. That was an old school pimp up, dumb, hold down, stable. You understand? Jarvis had a pool of baby makers. All Jarvis wanted from those women were children. He wanted nothing else. He had no affection for them. He used them. He used them. He used all Jarvis wanted was money, commissary. Jarvis needed somebody to run his errands. Jarvis needed somebody to be a lookout for him. That's what Jarvis used these women for. Ariane says, MOCA, remember Jarvis' brother said Shan should be locked up too. So they know too. Absolutely, Ariane. It's stuff that they know. A lot of them know and ain't saying. Rock, never again in life. And you know, just from listening to these phone calls, right? Just from listening to these phone calls, CPS need to go in them hoes' house and pull all their children out there. They don't deserve these children because their children was not a priority. Jarvis Butts was. And I don't give a damn how much they claim they love their children. Their behavior with Jarvis Butts told otherwise. Shannon was definitely a breeder. She was a breeder. And she was feeding those children to him. Marty said, Jarvista, Annette says she's struggling financially now that Nazaria is gone. And you didn't leave Shannon nothing. That's why Annette and Shannon is in wars right now. Annette said your family, Jarvis, but you left the pot empty. Marty, that's the size of it. Tony said, Mocha, what the hell? What the hell Shannon thought she was going to get from Jarvis when he took her taxes and bought another whore ring? Sit your slow ass down, Shannon, that part. Hey, Dorothy Ann, welcome, my love. Tony, when that girl hit Jarvis up and told Jarvis, because they even said, you engaged, nigga. You took that woman taxes. Yeah, you took your baby mama taxes and you flipped it and bought an engagement ring for another hoe. What? All that. So now you know all of this, but you still dealing with it. Tell me who ain't slow. They all slow. Spicy, slow, low self-esteem, gutter bitches. All of them. All of them. Jarvis ain't had a decent one. Hell, Jarvis was indecent. The Archers say, y'all go watch the Tarantino movie, Jackie Brown, and see how Jarvis act like the Samuel Jackson role and come back here so much like. He wanted to be he wanted to be that pimp. Now, he got one of them pictures where that hair looked like the 5 heartbeats. He got that look. But it was the different changes in his tone. The different changes when Jarvis felt like he was running shit in that jail. I'm like, well, listen at Jarvis. Nah, nigga, this ain't how this supposed to happen. Then you're going to tell her, play with me. Play with me and see. Oh, Lord. I don't know who was that made that comment, but YouTube sure pulled it. But Jarvis did too much. Sunshine said Shannon and Marcus came from a hoe who slept with her own brother. So absolutely. So what you think you're gonna get from that? And Tavea, welcome. Oh Lord. Maybe Jarvis had a big D. Obviously good in bed, I guess. It takes more than that. It should have took more than that. But what do you accept? What do you expect from all these women with no morals, no values, a house full of children, low self-esteem? And again, like I said, if you compare the conversations that Jarvis had with these women, take those conversations and compare it to the few little text messages that we read that Nazaria supposedly sent. Nazaria had more sense than all these women put together. She was more mature than all these women put together. And that's why Shannon was so goddamn mad. Because Nazaria ran circles even around Shannon. Terrific ain't shit. Terrific said Jarvis was the pimp from I'm gonna get you sucker. Ariane, Jarvis had places to go. But Ariane, Jarvis sent Blue Card to his house. He told Blue Card, go check my house and see what's in my driveway. So clearly Jarvis had a resident. Tony says, Mocha, I don't feel bad for nobody but Nazaria. Our niece deserved better. Fuck Shannon, her mama. Nazaria said she couldn't wait to be out of that hellhole. Absolutely, they put that child through hell. Holy hell. All her little years on this earth. PJ said those dizzy, slow ass play along with Jarvis bullshit. No telling what they won't do for the next ninja. CPS, we need y'all to save the children. Absolutely. When Blue Card told Jarvis, this has been hard on me. I've been crying, can't sleep. Jarvis told her, this shit ain't new to you. You done been down this road before with that other nigga. She told Jarvis, but my love for you is different. I love you in a different way. So, yeah, bitch, you done this shit before. Jesus. Where these women come from, I don't know. Marty says from day one, I said Shannon was the real culprit. She despised Nazaria with the poisonous venom. She lost it that night. Butts, Marcus, Annette, King, in my opinion, all cleaned up Shannon mess. And Drippy Dre was the painter. Marty, when that sister said so many people knew, I believe her. Look at what you said. You just named a whole flock. The Archer said, y'all remember Blue Card said? She was creeping too in the preliminary trial. He had an attitude to match when she said it. She said, man, Jarvis, fuck all of that. That was, look, Jarvis, when I did what I did, I was like, ooh, Lord. Ooh, Lord. Them gotta be the nastiest. The nastiest. I wonder if any of them got a man today. And what kind of man do they really have? Because I can't see a decent man tracing behind a Jarvis Butts. Tony said, MOCA, all them low self-esteem hoes was some suckers. They're suckers terrific, and they called him daddy. That's the word there. Daddy. Anonymous said, you remember that guy that claimed to be his brother? And he told that story about what happened? And everybody said he didn't know what he was talking about? Absolutely. Listen, Jarvis gave that story to tell. Jarvis gave that story to tell. Hey, Shrell, welcome, boo. Happy Friday. Shrell says after finding out what he was, I bet none of them asked their kid had he been inappropriate with them. Exactly. And that's what we were talking about. These hoes were so invested in how Jarvis went to jail and left them feeling empty and alone and without. They didn't prioritize their children. They didn't prioritize their children. And not only not prioritize their children, but they all believed in him so much, they neglected themselves. Because I'm with you, the Archer. I wondered if any of them went and get a medical examination after finding out what they found out. Because I'm pretty goddamn sure this is just the beginning. This is just the tip of the iceberg. We're gonna hear more. We're going to hear more. Jarvis. Shannon tried to make it seem official. Jarvis, they kicking in everybody's door. They question. Now listen, check out this lie. They're questioning Nazaya's mama and her daddy. Well, bitch, let's stop right there. Because who is her daddy? Because I thought her daddy was dead. Y'all hear me? How many of y'all heard Shannon tell Jarvis there was questioning Nazaya's mama and her daddy? And Mervin supposed to be dead. Shannon, your lies are coming to roost. All of them. And I hope it's somebody sitting in the cut somewhere willing to take on this case and reopen that bitch. Somebody need to make Kim Worthy present everything that she has in the name of evidence. Ariane said, MOCA, she did say that. Absolutely. I'm like, come on, Shannon. Boo, you're lying 100 miles an hour. Marty said, she sure did, Ms. MOCA. I hope somebody comes along. Like y'all said, reopen this damn case and make Kim Worthy lay it all on the table. What you got? How did you get to this conclusion? Because when we pull the covers off of Annette, we pull the covers off of Shannon, we pull the covers off of the mailman, pull the covers off of King, we can't forget to rip the covers off of Kim Worthy. Don't ever think Shannon ain't walking around here with that bad shaped, ill-shaped head for nothing. They're so used to doing shit and getting away with it. They never thought Nazaya's name would blow up the way it did. They done this before. Gotten away with it. And the worthless one couldn't go down without saying she had a win under her belt. Because Jarvis Butts was a hell of a case. And it only gained national attention because of social media, because Detroit did not make it national. So why did Detroit want to keep it under wraps? Those are the questions that's not adding up. Hey, Alicia Renee, welcome, my love. Did Jarvis get a piece of Annette too? I wonder, according to what we know he did, in the name of painting walls. In the name of painting walls. She had him in there in the name of painting walls. Absolutely, Simone. Shannon said they questioned Nazaya's dad. So who is her dad? We want to know. Absolutely. Absolutely. We going. And I'm going to, let me check what Marty said. Marty said, do any of them hoes know who their dad is? I mean, them wild alligator jaws look more gamble than Harris. And then they defend their tier 3 Uncle Daddy to hell and back. Jarvis say King is Shannon's son daddy. That's what he said. That's what he said. No nonsense. Hey, baby. Happy Friday. Happy Mother's Day. Yes, ma'am. You're going to have to catch the replay because we getting ready to roll out here. I'm going to spend the rest of my evening doing some things that I need to get done. And I'm going to also revisit that last video dropped. And we're going to have a conversation. I may pop out here tomorrow, guys. Midday. It's going to be early during the day. I can't do it tomorrow night. It's going to be early during the day. But we're going to discuss a few little things. It's not going to be a heavy conversation. As mothers, we're going to have conversation. Wings of creation. Hey, my love. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. God bless. And happy Mother's Day as well. Spicy, this is past sick. Past sick. They all eat from the same pot, Marty. Absolutely. Absolutely. But we want justice for Naziah. And she's going to get her justice. And it's sad how close lip and tight mouths they all could be when everybody else is worried and boo-hooing and their chest is beating fast because nobody knows where Naziah is. But them hoes could go to sleep. And the only reason they could go to sleep, only way they could go to sleep is because they know the truth. They know the truth. Wings of Creation says, MOCA, can they go back and charge folk after these calls coming out? Detroit won't do it. But I believe if an outside investigation gets picked up, because Detroit should have never, see, Jarvis being in jail, all those calls should have been monitored and recorded. Everything that was said in these calls should have never slipped through the cracks. Should have never slipped through the cracks. God is with me, welcome. She said when she asked who's Kenya, I was thrown. Surely not the cousin who's been speaking out. Absolutely God is with me. He said, who is that? Who is that? Jarvis said he didn't know who that was. Unless being around the net, they went by a different name. But Jarvis said he didn't know who that was. Jarvis didn't want to deal with, accept or own the fact that they was calling him a PDFer. This is insane. And that baby deserved so much more. And this is a prime example. This is a prime example, y'all, of what children have to go through. Those children suffered. And we're going to keep saying Naziah's name. But as for right now, we're getting out of here. You all enjoy the rest of your night. I thank you all for coming sit on this porch with me. I really, really do. I enjoy these great conversations. I appreciate everyone that hit the like button, those that tap the emojis, those that bless the channel with Cash App and super stickers. Jules, thank you all so very much. Keep your notifications set so you know when I pop out on the porch. So I'm going to say God bless. Good night. Drop some hearts in here for our baby girl. We are out of here.
We stand tall, we rise as one. of truth and a chat full of cheer. MOCA in the seat, steady steering the ship. Every topic got depth, every comment got grip. We don't tear folks down, we just build them up. If you're moving off love, then you one of us. Know the pride in the room and the vibe so loud. Every bell in the check gon' rep that crowd. We stand tall, we rise as one. Know the bells, the work ain't done. Won't you lead from the heart, never run. Truth and care in everything we become. It's more than a vibe, it's a home, it's a call. Over here we catch each other when we fall. This is family. This is family. This is family. And we stand tall. Down in the NOLA where the soul don't break. MOCA built the lane where the real ones stay. Ain't no faking the funk, ain't no playing for clout. You bring that mess, we gon' sort that out. But this ain't about drama, it's about love, it's about healing, it's about trust. Every child, every voice, every name in the breeze. We gon' stand for the ones no one else gon' see. So we rise tall, we rise as one. Oh no, no bells, the work ain't done. Won't you lead it from the heart, never run. Truth and care in everything we become. It's more than a vibe, it's a home, it's a call. Over here we catch each other when we fall. This is family. This is family. This is family. And we stand tall. One mic, one tribe, one mission in mind. We protect what's right and we hold that line. It's the chat where the truth and the love collide. Where the voices don't hide and the pain gets light. We see you, we feel you, we fight for the cause. Every kid, every tear, we break down walls. When you hear that bell, that's a call to act. We family now, and that's just facts. We stand tall, we rise as one. Know the bells, the work ain't done. Leading from the heart, never run. Truth and care in everything we become. It's more than a vibe, it's a home, it's a call. Over here we catch each other when we fall. This is family. This one's for every voice we fight for and every child who needs to be heard. We see you, we feel you. We stand with the truth. This is the NOLA bells. Leave a comment, like, share, subscribe. Stand tall. Join the family.
Good night, everyone. God bless.